The old me would have reacted. I don't know if that's actually accurate. Well, no, I guess it is true. In a sense. It would have took time. Because you never react immediately. But it probably would have happened. But I'm speaking now. There's no reaction at all. I don't react to any stimuli, any cause, anything that is meant to derail me in some way. I don't react. And it's not because I don't catch what's going on. I pick up what's happening. But strategically, it make no sense to react to certain things. Strategically, you want to see it for the whole picture and go based off of that. Not just react because you feel like you need to make a point, or react because you're just letting your emotions run over. Emotions. What is emotions? It's not even a word. Nonetheless, letting emotions run over. It's you want to stay cool, calm, and collected, and not react, and keep doing whatever you need to do. For me, I would say that's the best way to approach things and to react to things. No reaction at all. When you're not reacting, the ball is in your court, and you have the power in the situation. The person or event that is happening or attempting to get you out of your place, it is moving in a way of not power, but offense. Trying to catch you off guard, get a reaction. It's offensive. Not offensive in a way of like, oh, it's offending me, but like it's an offensive move. And you're technically on defense. Now with them moving on the offensive, it doesn't mean that they have the power when they're doing things. It just means that at that moment in time, they're choosing that moment to lock in and try to do something to get you to react. But they never do it out of a stance of power. More than likely, your situation is a situation where you're already in power, whether literal or not. There's something with your situation where you have some kind of power and they don't like it. So to adjust that and try to change that, they try to get you out of your zone and get you to act out of place so you can lose that power. When you realize this, strategically, your best defense or your best offense is a good defense, and the best defense is to not react. And not reacting, you don't lose power in a situation. You actually gain power in a situation because everything is dependent on what you do and how you react to it, how you respond to it. When you choose not to respond to it, the ball stays in your court. You have an impenetrable defense. They can't do anything. Like if you're speaking in boxing terms, someone can throw 100 punches at Mayweather, but if his defense is good, they're not touching him. So then at that point, who's really losing? He's playing defense. He's blocking all the punches. The person throwing all the punches, they're getting tired from swinging so much. Eventually, they're going to get tired and he can take advantage. Same principle, minus the literal fighting. They can keep throwing punches and keep doing things, but if you're on defense the whole time and just blocking, they're just going to wear themselves out. And then the best thing happens, at least the best thing for me, is when you see their will to fuck with you and bother you, that will, it just slowly dissipates. That will to fuck with you, it just slowly goes away. that confidence they had in which they were trying to rattle you, it just slowly, slowly goes away. It's the best thing ever. Can you see their will to fight just go? They're giving up. All that work, all that time spent trying to get a reaction, trying to do something, trying to get me to respond, and it didn't work. And now you're tired. You don't want to do it anymore. They've given up. It's the sweetest thing. Because therein lies the true power. They never really had power in the first place. They were trying to gain power, but they ended up losing whatever they had because they were too busy trying to get you out of position. In the end, you want to use your reaction in a strategic sense. Only react to things that need to be reacted to and never overreact. When I say react, respond, depending on what it is, but never respond to a person or a person's character or who they are. You never do that. You respond to the situation, the problem that is there. Not the person, but the problem. You can never consider the person the problem. Say you're at work and a person does something and it is messing up your efficiency. At that point, you're not going to blame that person for the issue. You're going to blame the training as the issue. Not the person, but the training. Because the training should have prepared this person to help you in whatever you're trying to do. The person is only a victim to their training. If they have good training, then they can help you and do what they need to do. If they don't have the training, then it fell apart at the system, not the actual person. The person is just the benefits of the system. So whatever the system has, if it's not efficient, then that person's not going to be efficient. Now, if the person has had the training and they know better and they're still not moving efficiently, you still don't throw them under the bus. You don't throw them on the bus, but you also don't take blame for what's not your fault. You own your part. You own what you did. You own you did your best. But you're not going to take the blame for it. But nor are you going to throw them under the bus and say, it's this person did this person's fault. You're only going to allude to the situation. Yeah, it happened this way, but I wouldn't say it was all me. I did what I could. I worked with what I had. But it's not entirely me. There's other things at play. Leave it at that. Because what we don't do here is we don't talk bad about people. We don't throw them under the bus. We don't try to dim someone's light by talking down on them. Because in the end, it just looks bad on you. So in the end, you don't do that. You just let it be as it may and try to see what inefficiencies are in the system that you're working in and try to make that better. I'm Juice Gaston, and this is Unseen Hours.